Welcome to the Forest Lake Area High School's 114th annual commencement ceremony. At this time, I would invite you to please stand and remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem sung this evening by the Forest Lake Area High School Choir under the direction of Mr. John Guidry.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, stay does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. You may be seated. Dr. Massey, members of the school board, honored guests, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. It is my distinct and sincere honor to welcome you to the 114th annual Forest Lake High School's commencement ceremony. I am Jim Caldwell, principal of the Forest Lake Area High School. It is both with joy and honor that I stand before you tonight. Like so many school years, this one began with reminders to show up, to be kind, to stay curious. We talked often about growth, grit, grace, and gratitude. And tonight, we get to celebrate it all. But first, I want to take a moment and acknowledge what makes this class so remarkable. When they began this year, only 75% of them were on track to graduate. And now, here we are, with over 90% of you walking across the stage. That is an extraordinary accomplishment. And let's not forget, your high school journey began in the shadow of what we have all promised not to talk about, COVID. But we'd be missing something if we didn't name it as part of your story. You came through middle school with shutdowns, hybrid schedules, isolation, and uncertainty. And yet, you kept showing up. You rebuilt, you reconnected, and you made it. Your resilience isn't just impressive, it's defining. Graduation, though, isn't just the finish line. It's a snapshot of a journey filled with moments of uncertainty, challenge, breakthrough, and yes, some serious achievements. You've made us proud in ways so big, so small, so loud, and even some of them so quiet. But let's talk specifics. Over the course of this year, your senior year, the class of 2025 has earned $2,192,194 in scholarships and grants. 7,356 hours of confirmed community service, 6 conference titles, 6 section team titles, 9 team state appearances, 93 individual state tournament appearances, 1 state team championship, and 1 individual state championship. As my friend Ted Lasso would say, that's leaving it all on the field. Congratulations. But beyond the stats and the trophies, here's what I hope you remember. That your worth is never tied to the scoreboard or a spreadsheet. It's found in the way that you treat people, the way that you show up, especially when no one's clapping, the way you keep going when things get hard. And if you've listened to me or read any of my Friday communications, Noel, even half of the time this year, which I'm going to optimistically believe that you have. You've probably heard me quote Ted Lasso a time or two, so tonight, let me leave you with my favorite Ted Lassoism. Be curious, not judgmental. Being curious is the beginning of compassion. It's the first step toward understanding others, changing the world, and becoming the kind of person that people are proud to know. Parents and caregivers, thank you. Thank you for walking alongside us, for trusting us with your kids, and for raising young people who will do incredible things. To our staff, you've given your heart to these students. Your fingerprint is all over this graduating class. And to the graduates, you're ready. You're ready to learn, you're ready to lead, you're ready to live lives that make people better. Go forward with confidence, and when in doubt, believe in yourself, in each other, and in the difference that only one person can make. Congratulations, class of 2025. You've made history, and now you're ready to make your mark. At this time, I would like to invite our student speakers to the stage. Thomas Kerry and Addison Barrage. They will be sharing their thoughts and reflections of the class of 2025. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Thomas Kerry, who will be attending the University of Minnesota Twin Cities and majoring in finance. Thomas.
Buckle up. Hello, everyone. My name is Tommy Kerry, and I'm very grateful to have the honor of speaking here today. Before I extend my congratulations to my fellow classmates of the class of 2025, I would like to thank everyone who has made this possible. To the members of the school board, thank you for your ongoing support. To Superintendent Massey and Principal Codwell, thank you for keeping our school organized and running smoothly. Thank you to the teachers and deans that have pushed and taught us valuable lessons. Thank you, custodians and lunch ladies, for keeping our school clean and our bodies fueled. And last but not least, thank you, parents and guardians, for being there for us and supporting us every step of the way. We would not be standing here today without each and every one of your vital contributions to our success. Through my time at Forest Lake, I have learned 2 incredibly valuable lessons that I'd like to share with you here this evening. The first is how to respond to failure. Failure, whether we like it or not, is a part of who we are, and you will encounter it at every stage of your life, high school being no exception. Failure may vary from bombing an Algebra 2 test, to struggling at a job or sport, to fighting in a relationship, and a million other things. At some point in your life, you will fail. However, it is how you handle failure that can make all the difference. Failure may be a wall, a point where you get knocked down and decide not to get back up. Or failure may be a stepping stone, a point where you decide to push through adversity, learn from your mistakes, and come back stronger. Motivational author Roy T. Bennett famously said that the one who falls and gets back up is stronger than the one who never tried. Now, this is something that I have tremendous firsthand experience with. This year, I had the privilege of being a basketball captain, something that I will forever be grateful for. However, what most of you probably didn't know is that during my first year ever playing basketball, I did not score a single basket, like literally not one. In fact, I had a teammate of mine who wasn't a ton better than me. He made a basket. Might have been on the other team's hoop, but it was a basket nonetheless. Now, instead of letting my scoreless season, which is honestly as impressive as it is sad, stop me from playing the game I loved, I continued working harder, striving to improve each year until it finally paid off when I had the honor of becoming a senior captain. It was through my basketball journey that I learned to never let the fear of failure deter you from following your dreams. The second lesson that I learned is to always be yourself. This is a common theme in books and movies for good reason, and nowhere is this more applicable than in high school. In high school, we were faced with countless pressures to fit in. Some of us chose to pull devious licks, others tried to act nonchalant, and many started using words or saying like aura, or Riz, or TSPMO, all in attempts to seem cool and normal. The reality was, this is simply human nature. We want to be liked. We want to be the ones that can crack jokes and make people laugh. We want to be the people surrounded by others in the hallway and the lunchroom. Doesn't everyone? What I've learned through my trials and tribulations here is that the only people worth surrounding yourself with are those that accept the real you. Not the facade or mask that you put on for the world, but the real you. It is exhausting trying to be someone that you are not, and you will never truly be happy with yourself in doing so. Dr. Seuss once said, "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind." If you want to be accepted, be yourself. Nothing is cooler than being comfortable with who you are and embracing the real you. If you guys can leave here today with anything, I want it to be these two things. Never let failure define you. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is you. And the only time that you will ever truly fail is when you decide to stop trying. Secondly, no matter what you choose to do in life, whether it be go off to college, enter the workforce, or enlist in the armed forces, always be yourself. Be genuine and true in everything that you do and with everyone that you meet. You are special and unique for a reason, and that is what makes this world beautiful. This world does not have room for you to be anybody but yourself. I hope that all of you may take these lessons in whatever lies ahead of you. Take risks, try new things, challenge yourself, enjoy the little moments, and cherish the journey as much as the destination. Thank you so much, Forest Lake, for these great and memorable last 4 years. And congratulations to its newest graduates, the class of 2025.
Thank you, Thomas. Please welcome to the podium Miss Addison Barrage. Addison will be attending Winona State University, where she will be majoring in elementary education.
Jim Elliot, an American missionary, once said, "Wherever you are, be all there." And from that quote, I ask us to be here and be very aware to what this moment means to each of us. When I applied to speak in the stadium today, I'll be honest, I had a very rough idea of what I was going to say. There are so many words to describe this graduating class, some being different, courageous, and impatient. Growing up, I was a very impatient child. I was constantly wishing it was my birthday every day so I could be the next year older and would get more presents. I was also moving from one practice to the next. And with that, my mom constantly told me throughout this year and many other years to stop wishing life would move faster and to start living in the moment. I'd like to recognize the people here with me today celebrating this moment and all other moments. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, faculty members, Principal Caldwell, Superintendent Massey, Mr. Newcomb for being there and practicing with us, proud parents, and of course, the Forest Lake High School graduate class of 2025. I'd like to ask all of you to think back on some memories you've made, such as those classes you spent goofing off with your friends, those before big break classes where we were very impatient to get out of class, all laughs you've shared, and of course, how many times you may have said the phrase, "I can't wait." This phrase you probably said the first time back in elementary school while counting down the last seconds left of the school year until you were the next grade higher and could play on the big kid playground. Or maybe then you'd be in middle school and you'd be considered cool. Then you'd be in high school and you would have more freedom in your schedule. And now to when you'd be seniors and you could finally not be pushed in senior square. Or you'd be considered young adults who could be whoever they wanted to be, wherever they were. Each time you thought of this phrase, "I can't wait," it probably related to the excitement of summer, winter break, maybe kindergarten, that first day. But the times you said this phrase this year, it probably sounded along the lines of, "I can't wait to graduate." This is when I'll remind you of Jim Elliot's quote, "Wherever you are, be all there." All those times you spent saying you couldn't wait for something to happen have now passed, such as saying you couldn't wait to be a senior. We're now here at graduation. We could have taken in our firsts of high school a little bit more, such as our first high school football game here in the student section, maybe our first homecoming. We could have taken in those classes even if we didn't want to be there, or we may not have enjoyed the teacher as much. We could have enjoyed the learning happening as well as maybe the struggle to survive. Rather than thinking of what is ahead of you, start to think of what is in front of you. I'm sure there's been many times in each of your lives where you weren't living in the moment, such as spending a concert looking at what photos to post. You could have been enjoying the music surrounding you. Maybe those sports practices where you were dreading showing up. You could have enjoyed your last time with your peers that grew up and helped you become the person you are now, who's going off to college soon, or somewhere else, such as the military. For me, I wish I would have enjoyed my last home football game here in this stadium, dancing on the track behind all of you, which is something I've been doing since freshman year. I had instead been wishing the time was already over, that I could be in the stands with my friends and not doing what I love doing, such as dancing. So please don't follow my regrets and enjoy your moments, the first and the last. Today is the last time ever that we will be here in this stadium at the same place, at the same time, and with each other, as we are all going on different pathways. Each of the people around you right now have helped you get to this point. Our parents have been some of our biggest supporters, whether we knew it in the moment or not. And our Ranger Connect teachers here sitting with us have made sure we got each of our assignments done and we're ready for this next chapter. As you and I take this next chapter and start it, please be in the moment and not away from it. Even though life may seem challenging at points, I promise you don't want to wish those challenges away, as they are shaping new memories for you to follow and create a better story of life. With all disturbances caused by us or maybe by others, we've still managed to be here today on time with our caps and gowns, a smile on our face, and ready to receive our diplomas. After hearing this speech, I hope you all know I'm not asking you to stop thinking about the future. Continue to think of that first day of college where you're meeting all these new peers and you're creating a dorm, which will be a new home for a while. Maybe continue to think of your first date where you're going to meet your soulmate and eventually get a wedding and get married. Think about your home that you're going to make and having kids, as these are all very special moments. And you're going to have new experiences with those kids, even if they may not appreciate it. However, do not forget about the times where all you could say is, I can't wait. Those moments you wish to relive, you can't. However, make the new memories, make the new experiences, and for sure, make new friends, as they will help you so much in life. With that, thank you, class of 2025, for all the memories you've given me. I cannot wait to see where you will go, and you all will do amazing things. So take this as your chance to start being in the moment and not away from it.
Thank you, Addison. Please welcome back to the stage the Forest Lake Area High School Choir under the direction of Mr. John Guidry, singing Defying Gravity.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes, and leave. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but until I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love, I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I sooner try defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye, defying gravity, and you can't hold me down. Unlimited, my future is unlimited, and I've just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy, and true, the vision's hazy, but I swear someday I'll be
Thank you, Mr. Guidry and the Forest Lake Area High School Choir. This year, we are honored to have Miss Linda Penn as our commencement speaker. With a remarkable 33-year teaching career, including the past 19 years right here at Forest Lake Area High School, Linda has left an incredible mark on generations of students. Before joining us, she spent 14 years in St. Paul working with at-risk youth, an early chapter that speaks volumes about her heart for service and her commitment to education. A proud graduate of Goshen College in Indiana, where Linda earned a bachelor's degree in chemistry with minors in education, math, and physics. Her academic journey continued at the University of Kentucky, where she completed a master's degree in chemistry, focusing on the fascinating world of electroconductive polymers. You say that. Over the years, Linda has taught a wide range of STEM courses, but her true passion lies in the world of chemistry. For the past 15 years, Linda has led our AP Chemistry program with both rigor and enthusiasm, helping students not just learn, but love science. Her impact reaches far beyond the classroom. She has inspired curiosity, championed student success, and built lasting relationships across our school and our community. Please join me in welcoming this year's commencement speaker, an educator, mentor, and beloved member of our Ranger family, and probably the toughest woman that I know, Mrs. Linda Penn.
Just hold it. Good evening, school board members, Dr. Massey, Mr. Caldwell,
Good evening.
and colleagues throughout the building and district. Thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight. My name is Linda Penn, and I've taught chemistry and a few other classes here at Forest Lake for the past 19 years. I've enjoyed all the students I've worked with throughout the years, but this senior class holds a special place in my heart. It has been a joy to see you grow academically, athletically, and socially. There have been so many successes in so many areas, and I am excited to see where the class of 2025 will end up in a few years. But the story I'm going to tell tonight begins when you were sophomores. That year, I had a major change in my life, which has impacted many of you as I have been struggling through. In January of that year, I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. The tumor was huge and had already metastasized to my liver. The doctor's plan was to provide me with palliative care, essentially keeping me comfortable until I died, which he thought might be 3 to 4 months. However, my husband and I chose to fight this and have had many great days over the past 2.5 years. My challenge to all of you is to fight the negative, focus on the positive, and experience many great days in the years to come. Many of you were in my class at the time of my diagnosis and had to live through the disruption of a teacher in and out for tests, procedures, surgery, consultations. I ended up missing most of third quarter. And during that time, you demonstrated outstanding independence, moving forward with your learning, and also demonstrated kindness to my sub, Leanne Brockman, as she returned to the classroom and lab after about 20 years as tech and media specialist. Despite the challenges of your teacher being gone, you reacted in a very mature way, continuing to work toward the positive, and you'll have many good days to come despite the circumstances. During the time I was gone, I received many notes of encouragement from you that lifted my spirits. And when I returned for fourth quarter, you welcomed me back with such compassion and help. The journey is ongoing and one that will not end in the foreseeable future. One of the big lessons that I have learned during this time that may be of use to you also as you head out to the next stage of your journey is that every day can be a good day. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that we all have days when things don't go as we planned. The challenge is to look for the good circumstances that occur on those days. About 3 weeks after my diagnosis, my colon ruptured. It hurt, but I was going to wait till morning. I was already dressed for bed and tired. However, my husband did not let me do that. He packed me up, and we headed to the hospital. If it wasn't for his push, I probably wouldn't have made it till morning. They did emergency surgery, and my parents headed this way from Cancun in February. They did for the next 6 days as I was laying in a hospital bed, completely uncertain of what kind of future I might possibly hope to have, I chose to look for positives. I noticed how kind the hospital staff was. They fluffed my pillows. They brought me my favorite flavor of Jell-O, which is strawberry, by the way. Kindly helped me to go to the bathroom because I could barely walk, and paused in their busy day to have a conversation with me. Their compassion made my day so much better. Not every set of bad circumstances is quite that dramatic. Maybe you wake up late for a class or a job. Maybe your car won't start. Maybe you failed a test. All of these things are no fun to go through, but they are a part of life. And if you give them the chance, they can affect your day in not so great ways. But even on those days, you can notice the good things that happen. A great conversation with a friend. The cafeteria served your favorite meal. Your hair looks amazing. If you can focus on some of those small, beautiful moments around you, it may not look as bad. In fact, despite some awful circumstances, you can choose to say, this is a good day. In the first days after surgery, I realized how weak I was. Walking to the bathroom exhausted me, brushing my hair was impossible, and even drinking water was a colossal mess because they had this oxygen and CO2 sensor that covered half my mouth. It was not pretty. My mom always said that some of my first words as a child were, I can do it myself. So this lack of energy hit me hard. I couldn't do it myself. The nurses had to help me to the bathroom. A friend had to come and brush and braid my hair. And my husband helped me to eat and drink. And through this, I slowly discovered that there is joy in allowing others to help you. My friend and I laughed so hard as she worked with my tangled mess of hair. Oh, for the days of a tangled mess of hair. Now I have none. But on the fun side, I now have a good excuse to wear fun hats and wigs and all kinds of things. I think I've worn a purple one and a blue one and orange wig. And so finding ways to enjoy even things that don't seem so great. I hope you have also discovered the joy in letting others help you. A good study group in college for a hard class provides you with the skills of others and improves learning. And maybe you'll have some good laughs along the way. Having someone to help you with a big job can build memories for the future. Remember when we did that one job? And admitting you can't do it all yourself takes a lot of unneeded pressure off your shoulders. Letting others into your life when you are struggling may just allow you to see that those difficult days are still good days. Now, what is really awesome is that you can influence someone else's day and make it better. I know you can because I have received some of your amazing support. When I got home from the hospital, I had a handmade package. I had a package of handmade cards from many of you, encouraging me, having some chemistry jokes thrown in. Someone who said that the one thing they remember from organic chemistry was how to draw hexagons. I was weak and in pain, but I had the biggest smile on my face as I read those cards. Last year, as I came back to school full-time, I had to head off for chemo about every other week, and I had a number of students who would wish me well. And throughout the ups and downs, I have received encouragement, interested questions, cookies, and help with challenging tasks like cleaning up the lab. Thanks to those who helped with that. All of these have made my days better and helped me see that every day is a good day because of the students here. So take that forward, class of 2025. Look for ways to make someone else's day a little brighter. Share a smile. Open a door. Make one of those cute little crocheted animals. I just received one today. It was adorable. And remember that although today is a great day because of our graduation and accomplishing this goal, there are many days ahead, and every one of those can be a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Penn. Dr. Massey, Board President Rebeline, and the rest of the Forest Lake Area School Board, at this time, together with Kelly Lafine, Principal of the Forest Lake Area Community School, it is our honor and privilege to present to you the class of 2025, having met all of the requirements set forth by the Forest Lake Area School Board and the state of Minnesota. Please prepare the stage for the awarding of diplomas.
Samantha Louise Nutting.
James Robert Altendorf.
Senyan Gao.
Jackson James Amley. Joe
Leighton Robert Hoff.
Joe Robert Bahi.
Braden Thomas Whaley.
Nathan James Ball.
Sean Adam Micah Ingram.
Camelia Babini.
Nei Zhang David Tao.
Colton Hayes Beckman.
Kimberly Beatrice Tagg.
Dylan Bernard Beck Jordan.
Derek Jaden Gierning.
Blake Charles Benson.
Spencer Gerald Johnson.
Bo Matthew Anderson.
Mackenzie K. Blomgren.
Summer Lynn Antilla.
Ethan Scott Treptow.
Claire Marie Anderson.
Ethan Theodore Wilson.
Jocelyn Rose Anderson.
Chuyi Vang.
Meredith Elise Belai.
Emily Marie Warren Pratt.
Lila Jean Bacastua.
Thomas Oscar Wagstrom.
Bree Lynn Bach.
Trigby John Voxland.
Heidi Renee Berg.
Alvin Simon Valente Barron.
Alex Lewis Babineau.
Ryan Jesse Wiener.
Ali Muhammad Al-Tamimi.
Mason Laban Ballrap.
Doha Muhammad Al-Tamimi.
Preston Jacob Wagi.
Natalie Ahuefa Ayisa.
Marin Marie Walinga.
Caleb William Anderson.
Julia Marie Williams.
Aiden Thomas Bergen.
Libby Suzanne Vandervet.
Brandon Stephen Alter.
Raina Roe Willie.
Andrew Michael Brandt.
Petra Elena Zeidler.
Atrick James Brandt.
Braxton Eugene Zahn.
Colin Kenneth Carpenter.
Elias Julius Hahn.
Andrew John Blaisdell.
Leo Christopher Meyer.
Devin John Berlitich Rich.
Megan Jean Wright.
Hayden Kosvich.
Kayla Lynn Winrick.
Electra Jade Brown.
Samantha Lynn York.
Bethany May Bonsall.
Evan Yang.
Courtney May Bruin.
Keyshawn Chang.
Noelle Marie Borbon.
Chris Posse Vu.
Brielle Marie Calvin.
Alana Pangilia Yang.
Jada Marie Burns.
Aaliyah Payenya Zhang.
Sienna Scarlett Bow.
Allison Gao He Zhang.
Anna Grace Brunfeld.
Fasai Yang.
Annabelle Jane Buff.
Eva Hanung Zhang.
Ava Bazetra.
Shelby Yang.
Audrey Ann Burke.
Apa Louisa Vixel.
Riley Eileen Carpenter.
Caitlin Colleen Hitterud.
Dominic Miguel Burgos Walsh.
Christina Elizabeth Stoicky.
Michael Patrick Cable.
Madeline
Rose Toole.
Luca Christopher Brown.
Lauren Leslie Thomas.
Zachary Lyle Burns.
Allie Thordson.
Levi Franklin Carlson.
Emma Snowy Tatnall.
Quentin Lee Docken.
Anthony Jackson Tower.
Hero Landon Ting Cox.
Jack Robert Thill.
Anthony Dario D'Agostino.
August Joseph Tarlizo.
Aiden William Kaufman.
Rylan Daniel Joseph Sutherland.
Dylan Lucas Corbett.
Elena Christine Searing.
Ethan Jack Coleman.
Cooper Daniel Swanson.
Jacob Lee Colvin.
Gavin Paul Tessier.
Lucas Michael Chaw.
Andrew Anthony Tatro.
Nico Michael Daly.
Mason Mark Silva.
Zachary Diesel Brian DeWolf.
Grace Mary True.
Nancy Neem Chang.
John David Tucci.
Deegan Lee Coughlin.
Peyton James Thompson.
Bella Marie Dickey.
Trinity Hying Tao.
Sydney Ann Cote.
Ariana Estelle Thorud.
Kennedy Marie DeSmet.
Katea Malia Monet Troy.
Sophia Brooklyn Dolan.
Chance Changlin Tao.
Mackenzie Lynn Davidson.
Quinlan Drew Swenson.
Abby Kantu Cha.
Dakari Davion Stapleton.
Lucas J. Giles Draper.
Magnolia Jean Smith.
Dakota May Fleck.
Ava Danielle Stengline.
Trenton Brian Frericks.
Greta May Stanek.
Aiden Daniel Erickson.
Natalie Lorraine Stangler.
Jenna Christina Dyer.
Devin James Servati.
Colton John Ennis.
Mason Michael Schwartz.
Avery Christine Fallon.
Reese Thomas Schumacher.
Kira Isabel Fiedler.
Shirley Bethsaida Omeus Schneider.
Raleigh Gagliardo.
Lillian Malia Scogan.
Haley Brooke Finneman.
Bianca Marie Stevenson.
Eliseo David Garcia.
Logan Michael Schramm.
Colin William Gearman.
Jameson David St. George.
Logan Scott Fisher.
Trevor James Smith.
Jacob Darrell Fagerland.
Ethan Roy Sogard.
Theodore Lee Paul Fitzhugh.
Gwyneth Rose Slaughter.
Jocelyn Grace Fagerstrom.
Jacob James Stabino.
Patrick Nuwanisi Fokum.
Manning Jacob Saritzlev.
Dave Walker Ayung Bisong.
Blake Jacob Severhoos.
Isabella Grace Eberhardt.
Tori Chak Sin.
Audrey Stefania Hanpa.
Austin Benjamin Skoranek.
Cooper Campbell Hallberg.
Lucia Susan Steen.
Hunter Lucas Hanegraaff.
Lindsay Claire Schulte.
Ernest Anthony Goodwin.
Allison Ann Siebenaller.
Ashley Paige Goots.
Nadia Renee Skubitz.
Francie Bell Gregor.
Monica Beth Salzman.
Brooke Madison Gruber.
Savannah Ismelda Sanchez.
Eric Daniel Gregoire.
Landon Thomas Roberts.
Jules Joyce Gillitzer.
Cole James Rivard.
Sophia Lynn Gregoire.
Charles John Schlichtman.
Naima Liliana Gonzalez.
Braden Scott Rivard.
Antonella Goy.
Tenley Jean Sauter.
Haley Christine Gears.
Isabel Mary Richards.
Evelyn Lynn Malpass.
Melanie Jean Sanford.
Troy Edward Gustafson.
Anastasia Sophia Ruka.
Lane Stephen Hagel.
Macy Joe Rosenberger.
Branson Daniel Grams.
Bridget Crystal Salgado.
Joshua Willem Henderson.
Lincoln William Rao.
Lauren Alexandra Headley.
Aiden Allen Shifsky.
Haley Jean Henry.
Jonathan Robert Rocha.
Dominic John Holton.
Dylan John Ring.
Donovan Michael Hardigan.
Ashton Bryce Rowe.
Gage Arnold Holmstrom.
Sean Thomas Ramlett.
Sophia Rose Hesley.
Xavier Kiahi Robinette.
Aiden Jeffrey Hayes.
Matthew Lucas Shifsky.
Trevor Joseph Hernandez.
Ryder Francis Rigwelski.
Jackson Bryce Harris.
Nicholas Raymond Pexa.
Owen Levi Hoffman.
Benjamin Russell Peter Fesso.
Joshua John Hayek.
Auden Jean Peterson.
Archer Dean Head.
Valerie Pulido.
Keegan Joshua Harrington.
Caitlin Ruth Pauley.
Carson Lemoyne Hicks.
Leighton Sanibel Pelto.
Alex John Hildreth.
Jolie Marie Nichols.
Kerrigan Lee Hitt.
Lorena Jolene Organ.
Olivia Kayanne Hauer.
Louis Miles Newdecker.
Brianna Marie Hefty.
Xander Sadasak Porter.
Numenza Hari. Barsonia Hiliarisua.
Catherine Jane Pratt.
Inessa Jade Hill.
Wilbur Newell.
Emma May Hardin Welcome.
Marlon Nico Okoy.
Thomas Jeffrey James.
Jake Anthony Quevedo.
Isaac Matthew Joesting.
Tristan Joseph Peterson.
Mason Hans Johnson.
Gabriel Keiraga McNeely Dirago.
Blake Cullen Jacobson.
Evan Michael Pagenter.
Mac Paul Ibister.
Omad Omad.
Olivia Nicole Horgan.
Hilka Mallory Peterkovich.
Marley Ann Jacobson.
Bridget Mary Catherine Newman.
Lillian Grace Hool.
Kira Grace Pickell Bloom.
Nora May Hushaugen.
Megan Nicole Meme.
Trista Lynn Johnson.
Addison Zoe Mraz.
Alexis Kimberly Johnson.
Molly Jane Meyer.
Logan Arthur Johnson.
Kenna Maureen Murphy.
Davin William Johnson.
Alexis Rose Minor.
Benjamin David Huderlich.
Grady Christopher Mikla.
Gus Walker Johnson.
Logan James Mueller.
Nolan David Jacobson.
Lucas Lee Keel.
Braden James Johnson.
Connor Michael McPhee.
Claire Evelyn Jacobs.
Mir Muhammad Muhammad.
Troyshawn Anthony Dwan Johnson.
Rowan Clyde Munson.
Emma Lynn Jones.
Lucas Aiden McKenzie.
Isla Pearl Cushion.
Mason Robert Meyer.
Stephanie Lynn Klein.
Christopher Jaden Dennis Mishuk.
Addison Jean Cordy.
Alexander Jose Molina Stethub.
Bella Jean Kutek.
Tyler John Moberg.
Callie Elaine Keeler.
Landon James Miller.
Grace Ann Kaufman.
Colton Nicholas Millette.
Kennedy Joe Carey.
Brady Frank McLean.
Thomas Jeffrey Carey.
Nick Miryan Milisevich.
Matthew James Knox.
Brianne Lee Merrill.
Maxwell James Koenig.
Haley Kashia Mua.
Madeline Anna Kemplin.
Lanaya May McGee.
Ryan Mark Capon.
Cole Andrew McKinley.
Anthony Brian Klesk.
Asher Michael Lubavitch.
Jack William Klossner.
Garvin Fru Ba.
Gavin Lee Kingsley.
Dylan James McAlpine.
Noah Peter Jurgensen.
Nicholas Alexander Mankey.
Nathan William Kampshoff.
Corey Daniel Mata.
Ella Grace Knudsen.
William Thomas McCarthy.
Rylan Ann Kissel.
Barrett Stanley Martin.
Eva Olivia Linder.
Caitlin Sandra Lee.
Julia Ellen Legault.
Heartland L. Martins.
Hannah Lorraine Lexfold.
Linnea Roberta Lynch.
Caitlin Rose LaRue.
Alicia Canfield Marsh.
Jenna Bell Lemire.
Elena Taylor McCabe.
Bella Marie Lenhart.
Matthew Douglas Mayer.
Morgan Taylor Lee.
Isaac Lohr.
Emma Sophia Larson.
Mitchell Brian Dufresne.
Jaden Malia Lasco.
Benjamin Joshua Hill Logie.
Sophia Vernay Larson.
Elijah Axel Lundblad.
Savannah Jolie Lavalle.
Yusuf William Luger.
Ethan Ray Lashinsky.
Madeline Rose McCafferty.
Stefan Lou Lazchek.
Nora Grace Matheson.
Keegan Thomas Lee.
Pilar Moray Ferrer.
Jagger Dean Langer.
Alicia Kalia Lore.
Alexander William LaRue.
Celeste Lore.
Blake Paul Lina.
Marissa Margareta McCullough.
Chloe Isabel Larson.
Trison Leo Beckman.
Benjamin Robert Zumwald.
Gianna Jayla Grillo.
Kellen Eric Hansen.
Jordan Joseph Lyles.
Jackson Lake Langrick.
Victoria Alice Vesley.
Rachel Maria Boston.
Liliana Christine Tinajero.
Isabel Honey Proger.
Jaylyn Blaze Root.
Grace Evelyn Olson.
Connor Daniel Haugen.
Allison Ray Hunter.
Dakota James Patton.
Layla Jane Urbanski.
Sydney Marie Gowdy.
Isabel Haley Pratt.
Evelyn Marie Perez.
Destiny Peyton Shower.
Madison Wilshire.
McKenna Deborah Sue Young.
Jasmine Lynette Hagan.
Natea Johnson.
Cadence Michelle Jensen.
Alexa Paige LeMay.
Lila Madison Becker.
Abby Jean Shalander.
Najee Trinice White.
Annabelle Mary Bruss.
Elena May Alcott.
Ella Grace Mears.
Catherine Paula Zhang.
Brooklyn Elizabeth Sky.
Jude O'Brien Eck.
Mackenzie Jean Meath.
Devin Dean Struntz Martinez.
Eva Renee Kreitz.
Jaden Xander Thompson.
Kaylee Kruger.
Peyton Sanaya Nicholas Palmer.
Grace Marie Foss.
Colby Dean.
Jackson Gerald Auger. Matthew William Magistad. Jack Anthony Jenin. Hunter William Rammel. William Neil O'Keefe. Serena An Vang. Brooklyn K. Ann Holtzbauer. Clara Grace Zach. Kira Elaine Crenshaw. Hayden Charles All. Maia Venegas Parado. Tree Wok Lee. Nastejo Ducali.
In just a few minutes, families and relatives, please join us on the field. Graduates, please stand. Let me present the class of 2025. Throw your hats.